Hey Fittle fam, how you doing? It is Coach Courts. I'm about to take you through a lower body focus session. As always, make sure that you are ready, prepared and warm before we get started, and listen to your body as we go through these exercises. Form over everything, and our first exercise is going to be a front rack squat. So you're gonna need a pair of dumbbells. I'm gonna grab this medium pair here, and so we're gonna get ourselves started. So you're gonna pop both dumbbells up into a front rack position. From here, feet about shoulder width apart. You're gonna sit into a squat, driving through those heels, keeping your core engaged, return to that start position. We're gonna get as many reps in as we can in 30 seconds with good form. And we're in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So getting ourselves started. And it's early little check-ins to how your body is feeling. So you're gonna be driving those knees out in line with your toes. And you just sit into a depth that feels pretty comfortable. Should not be feeling any pain around your hips. It's nice big work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Safely pop those dumbbells down. You are gonna need one dumbbell. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go into a split stance. We're gonna be hitting a split squat. So the right leg's up front, dumbbells in the opposite hand, hips are facing forward. You're gonna drop that back knee down towards the ground, hover it about an inch off, and big drive back to that top position. All right? We're gonna make sure that our front knee is tracking directly in line with those toes. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So back knee heads down, drive yourself up. So chest stays open, core stays tight, and that front heel is where all of the power is being generated from. Amazing. So coming down, big drive to the top. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a little shake out. Same work. Switching hands, switching leg. So going to the opposite side. Feet are both facing 12 o'clock. You're gonna drop that back knee down, and we're in. Big squeeze to the top. I like to breathe, I like to hear it. So on the way up, nice big exhale, working through that diaphragm, keeping the body nice and strong, aligned and structured. Good work. So coming down, last rep, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So we're going back to the top. So we're gonna be hitting that front rack squat. We're getting as many reps as we can, but remember, we are keeping good form. We've got 20 seconds before we go. So that is an opportunity for you to have a sip of water, or maybe adjust those dumbbells and make them a little heavier. We have 2 more rounds of work, and we're getting started in 10 seconds. So those dumbbells are up, front rack squat. Here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So coming down, big drive to the top. So you wanna fully extend those hips at the top of the movement, controlling and driving up. So just because we say and use the word controlled, it doesn't necessarily mean slow. So we can move with purpose, but don't rush the reps. Control and drive. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. So you're gonna need that one dumbbell. One leg is up front, other leg behind. So you wanna take a nice big stance. Make sure you're not too tight and too cramped up. Big stance, both feet facing 12 o'clock, and give yourself a little bit of room. If I show you front on, if you get into this position here, you need to make sure that you're not on a tightrope. You need a nice wide stance. You'll be more solid, and you have a more balanced base to get that work done. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So back knee heads down, drive to the top. And once you've got that movement under control, and you're nailing that form, it's an opportunity to, again, increase the tempo. Not rush, but that tempo is up. Control all throughout. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Give those legs a little shake. This is a great exercise. You want to close that hip off. Keep both hips facing forward, and we're in. Back knee heads down, squeeze to the top. This other hand is free hand. You can rest it on your hip. You You can take it out, whatever gives you that balance and that confidence you need to get your work done. Great job, team. We have 5 seconds. Let's get another rep in. 3, 2, and 1. Well-deserved shakeout. All right, so you've got 25 seconds. Change your weights if you feel it is appropriate. It doesn't always need to be an increase. You might be like, do you know what, I was struggling there and I only managed 3 or 4 reps. 3 or 4 reps is great, but maybe you want to adjust your weight to get a few more in, all right? 10 seconds, and then we are back in for the last time. So this is set number 3. We're going to call this the money set. So you can get those reps done in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we sit, big drive up. Sounds ridiculous, right? Saying remember to breathe, but it is super important. So often, when we feel a little bit of tension in the body, our natural instinct is to just tense up, stop breathing. But oxygen is big currency for movement. It's big drive, and rest it there. All right, so that split squat. Hitting one side and then the other. Same again, keep breathing. And you wanna make sure that you're bringing that back hip, so leg that is back, round. So both feet are facing 12 o'clock and your hips are joining them, all right? So that back knee's gonna head down and we're gonna squeeze up. 5 seconds and we are in. Here we go, chest proud. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down, big drive up. So when I'm working out with friends, they often say like, oh, you sound like a train, because I'm always taking massive exhales. Little choo-choo. Good. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Switch in to the opposite side. Last time here. And then we're going to switch it up into round 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hip square. Back knee down. Driving up and breathing. Good work, team. So it's totally normal to feel like, whoa, my balance on this side is really struggling. It is common, but it is good to do this single leg work to help correct those imbalances and for you to be aware of them, all right? So we have 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, pop your dumbbells down and rest it there. All right, now's a great time to grab a sip of water before we go into that final set. That front rack squat coming up, and then we're hitting both sides. Last round, we've got 10 seconds before we go. So I'm gonna pop those dumbbells up into that front rack position. So we're gonna do these first few reps, real slow and controlled, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go down for 3, 2, 1, big drive to the top. Let's go together. 3, 2, 1, big drive up. Let's do 2 more of those. 2, 1, drive up. Last time, and then you're gonna go at your own tempo and get as many reps done as you can in this last 15 seconds. Bring it down, squeeze to the top. So here we're just challenging those muscles and that energy in a slightly different way. So we've got 5 seconds. Squeeze those reps. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. 1 dumbbell into that split squat for the last time. We are working. Whew. Here we go. Both feet facing 12 o'clock. Hips are squared off. We're going to do the same again. We're going to go slow and controlled for 3 reps. And we're going to get as many reps in as we can before we switch sides. Here we go. 5 seconds. Down for 3. In 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. 1 on the way up. Let's go again. Let's hit 1 more of those. Super slow and controlled. And now, let's get as many reps in as we can to finish this round of work. We have 10 seconds. How many reps can we squeeze in? My legs are shaking. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it out. Same work on the opposite side. 3 controlled reps. And then we go for a broke. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down for 3, 2, 1. Drive up. 2 more. Great job. Last time. Good. Get those reps in. Good. Team, down and up. So it's not a bounce. We're still driving through that front leg for this last 5 seconds, all the way to the beep. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, so next up, we have a B stance deadlift. So I'm gonna grab a slightly heavier pair of dumbbells for this move. You can do the same. So eyes on me for a moment, and I'll explain what is going down. So I'm gonna show you side on to begin with. Feet are gonna start underneath your hips. So I'm gonna get you to use your foot as your marker. So you're gonna take 1 foot back, your toes are gonna be in line with the opposite heel, feet are underneath your hips. From there, dumbbells are facing your body, so palms are facing forward or facing your body. You're gonna send the hips back, softening both knees. Most of that work is going through that front leg, and you're gonna squeeze and stand up nice and tall. That's our work to start with, and then we're gonna switch sides. All right, team, we're in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is your setup. Toes in line with the opposite heel. They stay there. Chin is tucked. Bum goes towards the back of the room. Dumbbells stay close. Finish with a big hip extension. Great job. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Changing sides. So line the heel up with the toe. Coming down. Same work now, just focusing on the opposite leg. You want to keep your shoulders pinned back, spine as neutral as possible, and you really want to squeeze through your glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Pop those dumbbells down off of your mat, because you're going to be laying down on your back. So you're going to come onto your back, you're going to pop your heels onto your sliders. From here, I want you to lift your hips up, and under control, extend your legs out. Here's 2 options. You can drop down, bring the feet back in, and reset. Or from this position, you can keep the hips elevated and squeeze back in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. So coming out, can we squeeze and keep those heels dug into the floor and those hips nice and high? Here's that other option. As you come out under control, drop the hips, reset, and go again. So we're just working that eccentric phase. Good, we've got 10 seconds left. This is a fantastic exercise for your posture, hip health, just legs overall. Good job. All right, stand yourself up. So that's round number 1. We've got 3 more rounds to go. So going back to that B stance deadlift, grab your dumbbells, and we're just gonna go over those coaching points again. So start with your feet underneath your hips. Just slide 1 foot back, so it's in line, the toes in line with the heel, palms facing your body, sending the hips back, and squeeze up. Let's go. Down, big drive. So we wanna go for a hip extension. We're working the back of the legs. So in that first round, we were really focusing on the legs, but like a little emphasis on your quads. Here, there's a definite focus on the back of your body. 3, 2, 1, just switching. So switching position, go straight back in, send those hips back. On that back foot, you're just using it as a kickstand. It's just there for balance. So no power's going through that back leg. You're pretty much on the ball of your foot, and just working through that front side. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Pop it down. We're back in to those hamstring curls. This is a really, really challenging move. So if you're struggling with this one, do not beat yourself up. This is really, really tough and a pretty advanced exercise. So remember, there's those 2 options. Lift the hips, really focus on that eccentric phase. This is the tough bit. This is where the money's at. Drop and bring it back if we need that, or extend fully. All right, here we go. So we extend, everyone's extending. If you can keep those hips up, pull it. If not, drop the hips and reset. Great work. Longer, good, squeeze. Great job, team. So very often when people say they have lower back pain or issues, very often having stronger hamstrings can really, really assist with your hip function and that lower back area. Amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Shaking it out. All right, so we have 2 more rounds. We know the move. That's those 2 moves back to back. You're gonna grab your dumbbells and show you front on. Feet underneath those hips. Slide it back, you know the drill. Again, we don't wanna be on a tight rope. Nice and wide with that stance. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Send those hips back. Squeeze nice and tall. Think train. Exhale at the top of that movement. Control, control, control. You should feel a little stretch in the back of those legs, especially that front leg. That's where you should feel it. Then you're squeezing through. Good. Switching sides. Trade it. Same work. All right, team. So we are nearly there. We're going back into that hamstring curl. And I know each time we've gone through this, I know you've got a little bit more comfortable. And rest it there. Pop those dumbbells to the side. And get yourself set up. All right, so we've got a little time before we go. It's a little coaching moment. When you are placing your dumbbells down, when you're picking your dumbbells up, that still needs good form. So make sure you're keeping yourself safe and using all the stuff that you've learned to replace and pick up those dumbbells. All right, lift those hips up nice and tall into those slides. Reset or stay up and just bring those heels in. Great job. So feeling it through the back of the legs into those hamstrings. Great job. Big squeeze. Last 10 seconds, team. If those hips start to drop, when you come in, just reset. Squeeze through the glutes. Let those hamstrings do their job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going through this one more time. Each time we're progressing with our form and we're feeling those muscles kick in a little earlier, but it is all good. Last time through, B stance. We're gonna try and get a few extra reps in, all right? So we're not gonna rush. We never rush the reps, all right? So start in the position, send the bum back, we're in, and we squeeze. Good. Good quality work. To get a real solid strength stimulus, even doing 4 good reps is enough. 3, 2, and 1. Switch out to the opposite side. I personally love 8 reps. It's good. You can move a heavy weight, really get that body firing. But anywhere between 4 and 12 reps is great when it comes to developing your strength goals. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Pop those down. Last time on those hamstring slides. All right, so challenge yourself. Can we go a little straighter? Even if it's just 1 attempt, try and keep those hips high as you put it back in. 10 seconds before we go. Core tight, arms by your side, hips are lifted. We slide in 3, 2, 1. So we slide it out. Can we pull it back in? How did you get on? If it was good, try again. If not, we just drop it. We come back and try another day. Good job. Squeeze. Reset the hips. Fantastic work, team. Loving your effort. You've got 10 seconds left. I'm there with you. I know how tough this is. Good job, team. We have about 5 seconds left. Can we squeeze in 1 good quality rep? 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, pop yourselves up. We are moving into round number 3. All right, so what we're gonna need is a hip thrust. It's a bodyweight hip thrust. So I'm gonna show you from the side of the bench. So shoulder blades are on the bench. Your feet are flat on the floor. From here, you're gonna drive your hips towards the ceiling and control on the way back down. Big drive up, control on the way back down. Squad, here is a little option because I know you're not feeling strong. The dumbbells are close by. You can pop 1 dumbbell onto your lap, all right? We have 3 rounds of this. I'm gonna do the first round without a dumbbell, but if you know that you're gonna smash it, you can pop it on. Same rules apply. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So with or without that dumbbell, squeeze your glutes, drive those hips up, trying to get into a flat position. Chin stays tucked. When you're at the top of the movement, your eyes should be on your ceiling. As you come down, you're looking at the wall, all right? So neutral spine, big drive, big squeeze at the top, and control. Good. We have 10 seconds left. Killing it. And we're gonna be up on our feet in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right. So next up, we're gonna challenge the inside of those thighs. You're gonna have a wide stance. So it shouldn't feel like a stretch. So we're all different body types, shapes, different levels of flexibility. Make sure it doesn't feel like a stretch. All right, so for me, this is a good position. One leg is gonna stay straight, body's gonna stay upright, and you're gonna send your bum back, bending one knee, keeping one leg straight. Start in the middle again, and take it out the opposite side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is the first round of 3. Again, I know some of you are feeling super strong. You could hold a dumbbell, this movement in a goblet position. 15 seconds left, keep working. All right, so 10 seconds. Sitting the bum back, driving through that bent knee. Feet into the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna use the front side of the bench this time, but the setup is the same. You wanna keep your feet flat on the floor. I'm gonna use the dumbbell, so you can get little eyes on. Mid back on your bench, feet flat on the floor. You're gonna drive those hips up, lift, and control on the way back down. All right, here we go. It's 20 seconds only. And we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. And control. Good. Big squeeze. And down. Good. Lift it and control it. Great job, team. Nice. So a little pause at the top. Feels good. Little benefit just to control it and not bounce through. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. So safely pop that dumbbell to the side, stand yourself up, and get ready for that Cossack squat. Again, I'm going to use one dumbbell here. You can use no dumbbell at all, or your choice of weight. So I'm going to opt for these bad boys. Feet are wide, and just a little reminder, you send that bum back, and you stand nice and tall. We're going in 5 seconds. I'm going to show you a couple of reps side on, legs wide, sitting back, driving back to the middle. So again, it's control, control, control. Chest stays lifted, push to the middle. So it's almost like a recovery. So we're down, we recover back to the middle. That's the intention I want. Good. And there's that train again. Beautiful. Control, control, control. Big squeeze, good. 5 seconds, few more reps. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, last time through, we're gonna go for that body weight or weighted hip thrust, and then we're going back to this Cossack squat. All right, so if you are using a dumbbell, just place it somewhere comfortable. Bend those knees, feet flat on the floor. Mid back is on the bench. Little pause at the top. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a big drive to the top. Little pause. Come back down. It doesn't need to be like a proper hangout. Just go up, pause. Let your body know that it's completed the rep. You've owned that dumbbell. You've owned the movement. And then control on the way back down. We have 10 seconds left. Nice little pump, little squeeze at the top. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Safely return that dumbbell to the ground. Stand yourself up. We are going for the last time into that Cossack squat. So you might be asking, what's the difference between a Cossack squat and a side lunge? Difference is a Cossack squat, your feet stay exactly where they are. So we're not lunging into the position. Feet are gonna stay, and we're just going through that pattern. Both work your body slightly differently, and both are excellent exercises. Little tongue twister. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we sit it, We drive it up. Both feet are facing forwards, 12 o'clock. I'm getting the shakes in my right leg. It's fine, you don't need to adjust your screen. It's just me. Big drive up, good. Amazing team. So we have 5 seconds left. Every rep matters. Let's keep that form tight. 3, 2, and 1. Pop that dumbbell out of the way. And let's get set up for our fourth and final round. Okay, so one of my favorite exercises, we are going for a body weight split squat. We're gonna be working for 20 seconds on the left side and then 20 seconds on the right side. So back foot is gonna go onto that bench. Loads of the same cues as our split squat, just that back foot is elevated. Back knee heads down towards the floor. It doesn't need to touch. We drive back to the start position. Down and up. So more focus is gonna go through that front leg, which makes it a little bit more challenging. 20 seconds on each side, and then we're going for a goblet squat, all right? So 10 seconds before we work, get yourself set up. Good opportunity to find that position. 20 seconds, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're down and we're up. 20 seconds of work. Put your arms in a position that help you maintain balance. If it's easy all round, keep your hands down by your side. And I'll tell you why. It's a great position to get used to, because when you want to start making this move a little more challenging, you can grab a pair of dumbbells, switching sides, changing leg. We're going in 5 seconds, both feet facing forward, core tight. Let's go, 20 seconds. So yeah, as I was saying, you can take dumbbells into one hand or maybe into both hands as you aim to progress this exercise. Last 10 seconds, team. Beautiful work. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna grab you're gonna grab one dumbbell. You're gonna grab one dumbbell, goblet squat. You're gonna hold it, same position as we were holding for that Cossack, but feet underneath your hips, sit into that squat position and drive nice and tall. So squat it and drive. Super slow on the way down. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold for 1 and then drive back to the top. Bring it down and it will hold, drive to the top. Let's go again. It will hold, drive up, slow. 3, 2, 1, hold it and drive it. 3, 2, 1, finish up top. Amazing, all right. 3 rounds in total. 1 down, 2 to go. We've got 20 seconds, so shake those legs out. They're gonna need a little love. Grab a sip of water if you need it. 20 seconds each side on that split squat, and then we're going back to that goblet squat, okay? All right, 5 seconds, reset. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Back knee heads down, and we drive out. Remember, you can have your hands on hips. You can take them out to the side, but if you can, keep them by your body in preparation for grabbing on to a little bit more resistance in the future. Here we go. Great job, team. And we're gonna switch it over, shake it out, reset that foot in the same position. Take that back leg up onto your box. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Back knee heads down, big drive. So in this exercise, you'll feel, whoa, my left ankle is not stable. I'm speaking from experience here. It's all good. Just be aware of it and really focus in. Good. Good job. All right, rest there. Grab that dumbbell, that goblet squat. We're gonna start super slow. 3, 2, 1. So we go down together. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Drive up. Straight back down. Here we go. 3, 2. I'm gonna hold for 1, 2. Big drive. So down for 3. Hold for 2. Big drive to the top. Amazing. Good. Whilst you're in that little position, besides just thinking about, how tough it is, I want you to see if you can sit your heels back, create that posture, and rest it there. All right, so our last time through, 20 seconds work on each side. I'm gonna grab one dumbbell just to show you what it will look like. So if your right leg is up front and you've taken that left leg onto the box, dumbbell is in that left hand. 20 seconds of work. Join me if you fancy it. Body weight is all good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're down and we're up. Nothing changes, just the intensity. Form stays tight. Working that core to keep your body neutral and really working through that leg. Good, team. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Same work. Left leg up front. Dumbbell in the opposite side. Here we go. Down and up. 20 seconds work. Amazing. All right, so then we're gonna go for that goblet squat to finish. Nice and strong. Good, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. I feel like split squats shouldn't be my favorite exercise. It's one of those ones that I love to hate because they're super, super tough no matter what. All right, so grab that dumbbell. Here we go, down, super slow. 3, 2, 1, hold for 3, 2, 1. Big drive to the top, get down again. 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, big drive. One more time. Hold and drive. Now, as many reps as you can for this last 10 seconds to finish. Here we go, team. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Absolutely unreal. Amazing job. Pop that dumbbell down. Whew. Give yourself a little moment. Give yourself a little love. Thank you for joining me. Fun sesh. Real, real tough. And it's one that we can easily progress on as the weeks go by. Catch you lot soon. Appreciate you all.